So the regime is using the Department of Homeland Security to punish Obama's enemies. I saw a great phrase at a blog post, PJ Media. Obama went Soviet on Arizona. Let me read to you from that post. This is a political maneuver designed to punish Arizona, which had the audacity. Well, I mean, what is this really all about? Obama's not enforcing immigration law. Arizona's falling apart. Responsible governor says, all right, well, we're going to write some laws that give us the ability to enforce the border ourselves. And you don't do that to a solipsistic, narcissistic little man-child like Barack Obama. You just don't openly challenge the king like this. So Barack Obama turned around, sued Arizona. Who the hell do you think you are? You want to enforce immigration law? Okay, let me show you what's going to happen to you. Because I'm going to tell you we're not going to enforce immigration law, and I'm going to take you all the way to the Supreme Court, and I don't care what happens to your state. And that is exactly what happens. And so Arizona is being punished. Now, they might want to say this is political punishment, but it has real-world consequences. Crime, property value loss, economic calamity. It's an absolute disaster. So while this may be traditional old political punishment, there are real-world horrible consequences attached to it. Arizona's already reeling from the lawlessness on its border with Mexico. And as I said, it's abundantly clear now. Obama's given up winning Arizona. He doesn't care. Written it off. Now going Soviet on it to make an example to every other state, by the way, and do not discount that. This is a message to every other state on the border. The same can happen to you if you try this stunt. You go overboard defending your border, or you challenge me and how I want to defend the border or not, and this will happen to you too. It's good old-fashioned political Soviet-style intimidation. Barack Obama has kicked Arizona out of whatever is left of the federal government's border enforcement. And in the process, what has Obama in real-world consequences just done here? Obama has sent a special delivery FedEx or UPS to smugglers and traffickers and criminals of all kinds that Arizona is wide open. Come on in, gang. Nobody here to stop you. And not only that, if somebody wearing a police uniform in Arizona does try to stop you, guess what? We're going to get a phone call from some of our buddies on the ground, and guess who's going to jail? The cop. So come on in. Forget New Mexico, forget California, forget Texas. Make a beeline for Arizona. We have cleared the decks for you. In fact, we would encourage you to try to get picked up by a cop because we want the cop punished. And we have people who are going to be spying, making sure that if a cop stops you for any reason whatsoever, demands your papers, we're going to make sure to hear about it, and that cop is finished. So come on in. Arizona is wide open for all of you. That's the sucker punch. So this puts the law back on hold. It's the green light to anybody who wants to sneak into Arizona from Mexico all day long.